Hi there, Amanda. This is Sheena, and I saw that you had submitted an appointment with me tomorrow, so I'm really excited for that and looking forward to meeting you. And prior to that, usually I love to be able to take the opportunity to send at least an audit on their website, just for you to have an idea of what my services are. So hopefully this will be helpful for you prior to us meeting so that you won't get overwhelmed with the information. But I'll go ahead and start out with the three things that I will be discussing, and that will be yours and your competition's website, Google Business Profile for you and your competition, and also the performance behind um, all of those information. So we're going to start out with Google. As we know, of course, Google is the number one search engine in the whole world, and we're using just that. I did search that you are from Florida. If I am wrong, please correct me, but I'll go ahead and search in Florida. So I'm going to be using one keyword, one of the keywords that your potential motivated sellers are using. And I did We Buy Houses Florida. That's the most common. I'm pretty sure you have seen a lot of website that's based off of that. And it's not, it's not made up, or it's not, I know it seems like how do you say, overrated, but it's what Google recommends to, whoever searches for anyone who wants to sell their house, right? So we start out with that, and later on we'll explore more all the keywords, potential keywords. But when we did, we saw the ads that's being ran in Google. Usually I would see this Google Map pack where the three companies shows up, and also the map. Usually it's here, but in this case, like I said earlier, this keyword is, probably one of the top. That's a reason why we are showing a lot of ads on there. And below that ads, you will see your competition's website. So this one in Florida cash home buyers, I guess I skipped this home flight, but I have this the second ranked organically. So that's what I actually gathered. So we're gonna start out with the Google Business Profile first and touch on the actual website. Google Business Profile is a separate traffic from your website, and 30% of your business will come from here. And I've seen, some of, our clients who really, benefit from this because this is, like I said, this is just one keyword, and some keywords you show up on top, and you are in the top three, and you can see how much more, competition you have as you click onto um more locations, right? But being in top three is a must. um and you can definitely do that yourself as well to be found in the top three, and I'm going to give you those tips that you can utilize. So the only struggle that you will have here will be being consistent um in keeping up with that Google Business Profile. So first things first, you want to make sure that you fill out the form completely, the Google Business Profile. That includes your name, that includes the address, hours of operation, phone number, and everything, the description, and all the information has to be exactly the same across the internet. So there should not be different phone number or different address. Everything, Google shouldn't be confused as to who We Buy All Houses San Antonio is, or Sweeney Home is, right? So we want to make sure that we are actually, how do you say this? We are actually stating the correct information on there. So it's showing San Antonio. Probably it's because I'm in San Antonio. So let's see, Florida. Let's get a specific place in Florida. Let me see. Let me try to check your actual area. Hillsborough County. Let's see. View, Florida. All right, let's try that. So yeah, so Florida came up there. So and this one has good amount of ads as well. So and also you want to be able to update the how do you say this? The photos, you want to be able to update your offer, your reviews, so what services you offer. So those help in making sure you're telling Google that you are relevant to your potential motivated sellers searches, right? So another thing will be directory, being found in the local directory, in Yelp, Home Advisor, Yellow Pages. So you want to be beating any of your competition, whoever is in top three, be in the directory they're found, and get some more. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and head on to your actual website. Well, I did search for Spinney Homes, but I guess your the other company that has the same name is in UK. So we most definitely want to be found for this in the US, right? So again, having this Google Business Profile will be very beneficial for you. So we'll go ahead and inspect your website. I'm seeing that it's a really good minimalist kind of website, right? So we want to make sure that this is secure because if someone searches you on their mobile phone, this won't show up because it's showing not secure. But that's just an easy fix. And having this phone number clickable because again, the more mobile optimized you are, the better. They can call you at any time on their phone. And this get offer, it would be nice to have an actual form. And I guess it's clickable, but in some areas of the button. But that's good, right? That you are giving that information. So the another thing that I love about your website is that you have those FAQs, you have information. There are two things that Google loves. It sends its crawler bots to each and every single website 24/7, 7 days a week. And one being your command content, meaning all the information that your potential motivated seller wants to know has to be answered as much as possible in your website. Of course, it's still different when they call you, but having those information available, because not everyone's comfortable calling right away, right? So when they research on you and they see that you have answered all their question, who you are as a company, your values, your beliefs, and what the processes are, and all of that good information that will benefit them in making a decision whether they will sell the house with you or not, right? And then this video doesn't have a sound. It's a little bit too big, but you want to be able to, if you're going to post video, you want it to be working, right? So just that's those are just small things that I would change. And of course the other one will be keyword, right? Same keyword that we're using here, you want to be using that in your website. So let's go to your actual performance of the website. And this is Ahrefs, and this is where I enter all the websites and check and see how they're performing. So right now your website is not yet optimized, so there's no data as of yet, and that's okay. And that's a reason why we are going to be talking, right? So we can optimize your website and start showing up in the search engines. So we're going to check on your competition so you can see that this is clickable. The form is there, very easy to see, right? And they have their, how do you say this? So not social signal, or they have their trust signals, right? They're BBB accredited. You don't have to be accredited. You can use other things, but that's just one that it's a something that to brag about. And then their personal photos, right? They have an actual shirt. That would be nice as well. You have your videos as well. You have an actual photo of yourself. The more genuine you are, the better, because they can see that you have worked with other people, right? And then of course, if you have reviews, you want to be able to post that there. And you can state there how is your process, who you are as a company, your team. That really helps out. And of course, those keywords. We can buy your Florida home, sell your house easily and stress free, sell my house fast in Florida. So that helps out. So this is your competition statistics, right? So this we're just gonna go over this part right here, and they just launched their website around 2020. So it's not impossible. You don't have to be 10 years in the business in order for you to have this organic traffic. So UR rating is a trust score credibility rating. And then 100 for both of these. 100 is the highest and 0 is the lowest, and both has to be relatively the same. DR is the power of your website. So this one is looking healthy, it's looking good. Backlinks is it's basically a shout out of your link from another website, saying that you are the best in the business. It can be a blog, it can be a press release, or it can be a plain a directory. It can be a comment, as far as they are stating your link. And then referring domains will be the websites that are housing this backlinks. One domain can have 150 or one backlink or your link stated in their domain. So, yeah, so the domain, another website can transfer power, trust, and credibility to your website, as far as it's do follow. But if it's not, then it's not going to do anything, but you're still going to be showing up as relevant, right? You have your trust score can still increase with that. Next will be organic keywords. This is what the same exact keyword that we used here, this exact same keyword that's here. So they are being recognized with 4,400 keywords. And in return, with all their initiative, they have about 5,000 traffic estimated each month. That's how awesome it is in Florida. And some other areas like Dallas, I've seen 1,400 is the highest. And I think, in Florida, it's looking really healthy and good just seeing this one of the performing websites. So volume is the number of searches for one keyword, right? There are about 400 search volume for sell my house fast Florida, and then KD is keyword difficulty, how hard and easy it is to rank your your website in the keyword. 0 being the easiest and 100 being the hardest. And then traffic will be how many of this 400 is going to your website, and position is where you are positioned after the ads, after the Google business profile where are you at? So in this case, they're ranked high, and you can see the higher you are ranked, the higher